What moves us forward? Is it instinct, desire, survival, or is it something deeper? The will to live, to resist, to surrender. And beyond that, a larger, more haunting question. Do we choose to act, or are we being moved? This is the realm of free will, the idea that we are the authors of our own lives. But in film, that idea is constantly under attack. Whether through machines, memory, identity, or control, filmmakers have used cinema to test the boundaries between choice and command, between what a character wants and what they're allowed to do. Some fight to hold on to themselves, others break or disappear completely. Few films illustrate this tension as precisely and chillingly as Leigh Whannell's Upgrade from 2018. On the surface, it's a revenge story set in a high-tech future, but beneath the neon lighting and brutal action lies a deeper struggle, not just between man and machine, but between will and free will, or lack thereof. At the center of it all is Gray Trace, a mechanic, a man of flesh, tools, and instinct, living in a world where automation runs everything. He rejects the machines around him until tragedy leaves him paralyzed, and his only hope for recovery lies in the very thing he once distrusted. He agrees to an experimental implant, a chip called STEM, and from that moment, the question of who's in control begins to unravel. The surgery goes well, and Gray's able to move his arms and run, but it's kind of uncanny. He has like a robotic movement pattern to him. It's very odd. He asks the doctor who's moving his arms and legs, him or the chip. The doctor says that Gray is in full control, that STEM works in service of his brain. He reassures him that he's not a robot, that he's in control. Gray makes it home, and this happens.
May I point something out?
STEM begins to guide Gray, not with force, but with logic. It enhances his perception, rewinds footage, and spots hidden details. Suddenly, Gray isn't just walking, he's hunting. He follows STEM's lead to a suspect, and when things go wrong, STEM asks for permission to take control, and Gray agrees. What follows is brutal, efficient, and terrifying. Gray watches as his own body moves with lethal precision, but not by his own will. And when it's over, he's left with blood on his hands and the realization that he didn't pull the strings, STEM did. At first it was simple, can I do this, can I move, can I fight back? But after STEM takes the wheel, it becomes something heavier. Did I do this or did something use me to get it done? Because in this world, will can be overridden. And when that happens, when your hands move but your mind doesn't lead, where does the blame go? Are you the weapon or the holster? There's an old story. A man makes a deal with the devil, not with flames or horns, but with a promise. You'll get what you want. Power, clarity, control. All you have to do is stop asking why. And that's a Faustian bargain. Not a trade of your soul, but the slow surrender of your will. And what that looks like today, it may not even come with a signature. It could be a tap, a swipe, a whispered yes. Most people don't even put two and two together that their feeds is doing what STEM did. Every time you like or dislike something, you're just telling it what to show you next. And it gives you that. And it sounds like a good thing, but after a while, it won't even need your input. It'll know what you'll react to or how you'll react to it before you do. And I mean, I'm not exempt from that. It's times I wake up and I go straight to the phone, but I'm conscious of it and I'm aware. And the thing about these bargains or algorithmic trade-offs is that they are discreet and unassuming. They slowly collect information and data and use it to make a decision, maybe for you or someone you know or even don't know. And it does this without us even noticing it. I mean, think about how many people will never see this. Not because it isn't worth seeing, but because some parameter and some algorithm didn't line up. A missed like, a skipped scroll, the wrong keyword. That's all it takes. A conversation never had, a collaboration never sparked. Whole world separated, not by distance, but by data. We like to think the internet connects us, but more often, it quietly decides who we never even meet. Gray gave up his body and kept his mind, but in the real world, We give up our minds and keep our bodies. Our bodies move, go to work, buy the product, press play, but our thoughts, they're shaped, filtered, softened by systems we don't see. At least Gray had a voice in his head. He could argue or resist at least. Most of us don't even realize there's a voice guiding us because it doesn't sound robotic. It sounds like us. Malcolm told us for one to control one's thoughts and feelings means one can actually control one's atmosphere and all who walk into its sphere of influence.